Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Bremer. It's the Gyros Complete Sandwich Kit. It makes 5 large sandwiches, is what it says. It doesn't come with the tomatoes and onions, but it does come with the pre-cooked gyro slices, which is the meat, 5 Greek Pitas, and 8 ounces of the Tzatziki Sauce. I don't know, whatever sauce they put on there. And then it says use within 7 days of thaw, because these come frozen when you buy them and you put them in the refrigerator overnight, and then you've got basically 7 days to eat them after you've thawed them. These were an ALDI product, so we bought these at ALDI. They were $6.99 for 5 sandwiches. I don't think that's bad at all, depending on how much you get and what they taste like. Calorie wise, let's see. It is 510 calories per sandwich, so definitely not a low-calorie sandwich, but there's the other stuff for you. And there's the ingredients if you care. Okay, so the directions, you can do it in the skillet if you want to. Of course, we don't do skillets, but you can do it in the skillet if you want to. Oh, it's a cucumber sauce. I didn't know that. Tzatziki. Anyway, open container and stir condiments till creamy and smooth. I'll do that in a little bowl or something. Do not heat the sauce. So unused sauce should be refrigerated as well as everything else in here. So anyway, you can do it in a skillet, but we're not going to. We're going to do it in the microwave. So what we do is remove one of the Greek pita breads, microwave for 15 seconds until it's warm and soft. And then the gyro slices, microwave 6 slices of the meat, that's a single serving, on a microwave safe dish, loosely covered with a paper towel for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. I'll probably do 40 until warm, or for more than 6 slices, you may have to add more time for it. And then place 1 piece of the Greek pita bread on a flat plate, add the 6 slices of the meat, spoon 1 to 2 tablespoons of the sauce on top of the gyro meat, garnish with thin tomato wedges and sliced onions. Like I said, I do not have that, but I'm just going to make it as the kit is used. So here we go. This is what's inside the kit. Now, it was wrapped in plastic. I just took the plastic off so I could get to it. So here is the pitas, which that looks pretty good. Here's the sauce. Wow, that's a lot more sauce than I was expecting. I was expecting it to just be like a little tube of something, or a little package on it. And there's the meat. So let me hold on one second. I got it on a tripod so I can lay it down and get to stuff. So the pita bread, I'm glad it comes with a little tab where you can put it back together again. So I'm just going to put this on just a paper plate to warm it up, and then I'll use that same plate to actually make the stuff on. So I'll put that on a plate and re-wrap it, because these are 500 calories a piece, so I'm not going to eat more than one. Put that back, put it back in the box. Here's the meat, and it has a good way of pulling it apart. And I don't see a tab to pull, so I've got scissors. I'm just gonna cut around. What did it say? 6 slices? 6 slices. 6 slices. Yeah. So it kind of smells like bologna, honestly. They're really, really thin, so it's going to be interesting to get 6 slices off there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the meat. I'm going to put it on just a regular plate, this plate. And I've got a paper towel over here. I'm just going to lay them out. It actually smells pretty good. I like the smell of bologna, but that's what it reminds me of, is the smell of bologna. I don't think it is like bologna, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay, and then I'm just going to cover this with a paper towel, and I'm going to get it in the microwave, and I'll be back when it comes out. And the sauce, let me see if I can open this. I'm sure it's sealed. Yeah. Oh, there's what it looks like. So I'm just going to take a couple spoonfuls of that. I'll probably just stir it up right here in the container. Luckily, it does have a lid, so I'm just put it right in the refrigerator. So I'm going to stir that up while it's in the microwave, and then I'll be back. All right, here's the bread, and it's perfect. It's good and floppy. And here is the meat. heat it up. And as far as the extra meat goes, I just stuck it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag so I can use later. And then the sauce, I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to take this meat and put it to the side. And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to layer it on kind of like one side of the pita. I don't think there's any perfect way of making it, but that's how I'm going to do it. You get quite a bit of meat in there, truth be told. I'm going to fold that, yeah. And then the sauce, the last piece of meat in there. And then the sauce, I did stir it up with a spoon. There's what it looks like, good and creamy. So I'm going to take, I don't have a tablespoon right here in front of me. I mean, I could get in a drawer and get it, but I figured just cover it up is good enough. That may be less than a couple tablespoons. I don't know. So anyway, so I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to put this up in the refrigerator real quick, and I'm going to get this back on the table, and then I'll let you know what it tastes like. Okay, you really don't have to wait for it to cool off because the meat didn't get that hot anyway. So if you had tomato and onion, I bet this would be really, really good if you had some grilled onion on there. So like I said, I'm just going to eat it just like the kit has it. That cucumber sauce is really good. You can definitely taste the cucumber. It tastes like it has some garlic in there. Maybe, I don't know if it has, yeah, it has garlic in there. Maybe some chives or something. There's some other spice in there. And it's got a touch of spice to it, like spicy, but it's not spicy like burn your mouth. It's just, you can get a little, just that feel of spiciness in there. And it is dripping onto the plate, so make sure you lean over something. I think it's good. The cucumber sauce is by far the most flavorful part of it. The meat has an okay flavor to it. It's not really super strong, but it tastes pretty good. It's very mushy. Yeah, I'm not sure what that seasoning, they put a seasoning in that meat where it's pretty good. So if you have some onions and tomato that you can take with you to work to put on there, I think that would elevate the flavors even more. But I think it's a good kit. I don't think it's like the best pita sandwich I've ever had, but it is definitely good. And I only had €1 in my life, and it was a lamb, and the seasoning on there was really, really strong. I loved it. This one doesn't meet that expectation. So if you've had gyro out in like a food, it was from a food truck. From a food truck or a restaurant, you're probably going to think the seasonings and the spiciness are a little muted, not quite as flavorful, but it's good. For a home kit, $7, you get 5 of these sandwiches, which are huge. I'd say most of the calories is in the bread. I think it's a good deal. And ALDI brand, it does taste pretty decent. It's not, like I said, the most flavorful thing in the world, but it's okay. And like I said, the cucumber sauce is what you get most of your flavor from. So I'm going to give it, I don't know, if you're really into gyros and you like this kind of bread, try it out. I would recommend you try it, but there's one that Walmart sells. Now I'm going to have to try that. It's a different brand, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to have to try that and like compare the two. Maybe I can do it sometime soon so where I can kind of see what the flavor differences are. This one's just a little light on the flavor. So I'm going to give it a 3. And then once I try the Walmart one, I might say, oh wow, this one was so much better or so much worse. So I'll have to judge it after that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to give this one a 3 for right now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.